welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Karian and this is Life from 5 Feet. So in this video we are going to be talking about my first experience going to a missions trip, and of course we also had a youth conference. So my church, this region, the Mesoamerica region, was having a missions trip. Mesoamerica, Meso-Central, we combined and we were having a missions trip in the Dominican Republic as well as a youth conference. Now these flowed into each other, so me and my sister decided to go to both, and this is what our experience was like. So the second half of our trip in the Dominican Republic started off in a community called Hato, which was where our missions trip was taking place. We were split into different places, so there were groups in Igwe, there were groups in other places. the names are evading me right now, but yeah, so we had different groups, and our group was in Hato, and our group was very lucky because of course it's a mission trip, so you know you're not promised luxury, but we had it good as it relates to our sleeping arrangements. We had it very good, and I was very grateful. I was like, God, yeah. And I was so in awe of him, because it was just like almost every step of the way I could see his hands on certain things, like from we left home, like having such a great Airbnb host in Santo Domingo, and then coming here now and being in the group that ends up having, you know, a comfortable place to lay their head. I'm not saying that everybody else was super uncomfortable, because I don't know, but they weren't as comfortable as us, I'm sure of that. So yeah, it was great. And yeah, so we started off the second half of our trip in a community called Hato. So at this part of the trip, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to, and I even realized that a lot of the clips that I would have gotten, I filmed them landscape instead of horizontal, which I need to do for YouTube. I was like, girl, what was you doing? What was you doing, Chia? What was you doing? I don't know. I guess the JDF people are practicing. Can you hear the helicopters? It keeps flying around. So yeah, so I didn't get as much footage, and not just that, but I was really here for the experience. I was really here to experience, okay? So, and being on a mission trip, it's not everything that you're able to like just take up your camera and vlog or whatever the case may be. And just personally, like I said, it was an experience. I wouldn't say it was like the most uncomfortable experience, but at the same time it wasn't the most comfortable experience, because remember, I am not fluent in Spanish, and most of the people that we encountered, all of the people, you know, speak Spanish. So it was definitely an experience, but something that I took from it, and I have been seeing this from like after we completed the first day there, is that God really showed us that it doesn't matter. His love triumphs over language barriers, culture barriers, emotional barriers, personality difference barriers. Like his love supersedes all of that. So it was just like, yeah, after the first day I was just like, okay, God, go off. Go off. I'm experiencing. I'm here for the experience, so let me experience, right? think the main takeaway for me from this trip was just how intentional God is about everything He does. From the people He allowed me to meet on this trip, from the encounters He allowed me to have, it was just nothing short of intentional. I don't know how else to describe it aside from Him just being intentional. Everything he needed me to get from this trip, I got. And it was just an amazing experience to watch him work and watch him do what he does best, and that is ensure that you are where he needs you to be when you need to be there, and experiencing the things that he needs you to experience to remind you what kind of God he is. And I'll say again that this trip was not what I expected at all. Something that the Lord convicted and confronted me about, that I'd share with you guys, was my tolerance for people and the lack thereof. Because I honestly was just over people in the season that I was in at the time. In the sense that I would much rather isolate myself than interact with people. Through this trip, he brought new people into my life, new friends. The encounters I had were just so intentional, and that is the theme of my experience here. It was intentional. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that word. I'm so sorry, guys, but that's just the theme of what I experienced. Like, nobody cannot tell me that it wasn't divine that I met David, or that Mitzi was a translator assigned to our group, or that Kiana and Emily were not meant to be in our group as additional translators, that Annette wasn't meant to be there, that all my Caribbean people weren't meant to be in our group, right? That I wasn't supposed to meet Khadija, that Danielle wasn't supposed to be in our group, that Chevelle wasn't supposed to be there, or Janine wasn't supposed to be there. Like, God just knew exactly what He was doing. I'm still going through a period where I'm more comfortable being isolated, and this experience reminded me why community is necessary in every aspect of life, especially on your walk with God. But coming out of it, he revealed to me Proverbs 18, verse 1, which says, "A man who isolates himself seeks his own desires. He rages against all wise judgments." And I'm so happy. I'm always so happy to be in my own little bubble that I didn't even realize that I kicked him out. I was idle with our relationship, I wasn't strengthening it. It was just a brief line of communication every day. Hi, bye, thank you for keeping me, thank you for protecting me, and yeah, peace out, we'll do this again tomorrow. And it's funny that long after, I was like, I can feel you, can you hear me, are you listening? When I was the one who went so far into isolation that I literally isolated myself from him as well. Crazy thing. But after this trip, I found myself asking him to reveal my community, not just a general community, but an intimate one. I'm talking about my people, people who I'll be able to call on when things aren't going well and say, pray for me, and know that these people will be going on their knees, going to war on my behalf. Yes, I need some intentional prayer warrior friends. I was just like, yeah, I need me a prayer warrior friend who is going to just handle it. So, yeah, I've just been craving deeper friendships, deep connections with my friends that I know are my people. And I know I stand in the way of that sometimes because I'm very intentional about who I share what with. So I know I have some walls up. But the truth is, it's just sad to be in friendships where people are secretly competing with you. They don't really care for you, but they're just your friends out of convenience, whether it is you are in the same space every day or you share similar interests, and just in that in you're just sharing space with this person. And I don't even want to get into the spiritual side of this, monitoring spirits. I don't want to get into it, but like I said, he's working on me because he knows I'm just a little tired of the friendships of convenience at this point in my life. But again, I just want to say that I pray that we're all able to find our community, find our people who are really there and ready to go to bat, go to war with the enemy on our behalf. And the last thing I'm going to say is, not even just as Christians, but as people, we need to exercise a little bit more kindness, because you never know what people are going through. You never know what's happening in people's lives. So it pays to just be kind to somebody. It pays to just be a little bit more caring towards our fellow human beings on the planet. We don't have to know what somebody's going through to be kind to them. And I'll leave it at that. I won't go any
No
further.
more
Be
truck
kind,
back.
guys. Be kind.
Beautiful sandy beaches, beautiful clothes. We earned it. No, in a market truck. Up in a truck back in a market truck. Ay. Ay.
Uno, dos, tres.
Surrender.
¡Woo!
Fishers of men,
Por tanto, todos nosotros como hijos de Dios
because we are all children of God,
tenemos un llamado,
we have a call
hablar de las buenas nuevas a las otras personas.
to talk about the good news with other people.
I'm guessing now will be the best time to do a room tour, since yeah. So you come in, this is the door, and immediately to your left is the bathroom. We are already living in here. This towel was on the floor because there's no like carpeting and stuff, so they just cleaned the room. So yeah, this is a little bathroom. There's a little glass door and stuff. There's me. Hi. It's lived in. We've been here since yesterday, so But like I say, it's the best time to do a little tour. We're sharing the room, so we're not the only ones here. But yeah, I just said Miss Mom will get 2 more towels from room service. So that's actually a Magdalene. And then yeah, you come in and you have a little coffee station, which is very cute. In this cupboard we have the refrigerator, and then we have the closet, and these are my clothes. So yes, I have hung why they put the wet stuff on my dry clothes, man? Anyway, so yeah, I've hung the mattresses that I am considering to wear here. So yeah, this is just the closet. It's a lot of space, especially if just 2 people are in the room. You get a safe. The lighting is not the best. Lighting is not the best because they're yellow, so it's not the best for filming. And then like I said, yeah, you get 2 beds, not very big, which is why it should be, yeah, so not very big room, but it's very cute. And they give us a little cute design with the curtains, so cute. But yeah, so that's it. You also have this dresser here, and this desk slash dresser as well, which is super cute. Like I said, it's very lived in because we've been here going to different things, so obviously there are multiple women here, so there is that. So yeah, hi guys. Me calling on the back later. We might go to the pool. I'm taking like a 20 minutes, lay down, change my clothes, and prepare to go by the pool and the beach. Yeah, I think that's where we are right now. So catch y'all on the flip side.
Jesus, give me oil. 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 Jesus, give me Rock them 2 by 2, rock them 3 by 3, rock them 4 by 4, rock them 5 by 5. They will pay. Rock them 1 by 1, rock them 2 by 2. Rock them 3 by 3, rock them 5 by 5, Caribbean, rock them 6 by 6, Caribbean, rock them 7 by 7, Caribbean, rock them 8 by 8, One heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, let's and praise for the Lord, and I will feel alright. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, come to the radiance and feel alright.